It took a lot of hard work.
That's plenty. Ladies and gentlemen, cum bubbles and panty turds, welcome to That OTG podcast. How are you? Hi. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for saying hello. This is a podcast about that soon to be released video game Off the Grid. Early access is available now, right now, for you to download for free. Fucking free. It's roasting in here. I've got some water. That's what that noise was. Free! Right now on PS5, Xbox, and PC. So jump into Teardrop Island and give it a try. For free. I've got a feeling that if you're actually watching this right now, or listening to this right now, you probably already know all about Teardrop Island. But I'm DeadEndOld, or Dead End, or simply just dead. Because that's what I usually am when I play this game. Dead within minutes. Literally minutes. But I do love it. Chances are, if you are watching or listening to this podcast, you are A, addicted to OTG. B, you play or have played OTG in the past. C, you're interested in OTG. Or D, a sick fuck that just listens to random podcasts willy-nilly and should probably seek some help immediately, quite frankly. If you're watching this, just willy-nilly go seek some help. Or, better still, put your feet up, get a drink, get some food, and enjoy. Enjoy some random Scotsman talking about a video game you've never even fucking heard of. How about that? But I'm leaning more towards option A these days as I find myself straddling that line more and more frequently with each passing day. So much so that I'm doing a fucking podcast about the video game Off the Grid. Yeah, I wanted to start this podcast back in January this year, 2025, but I thought it was best to hold off just in case things went tits up. But I regret that now if you think about it. Think about all the drama that I've missed in the history of this beautiful community and video game. If you know, you know. I had all sorts of names for the show, but decided the simplest one possible. I just like the idea of people saying, "Oh, have you heard that OTG podcast?" But I planned on launching it in late July, a couple of months ago. But life got in the way. And I'm a DIY guy, and this took a lot longer than I thought it was going to take. I don't know why. I mean, it's a podcast. It shouldn't take too long. But unfortunately, I'm a complete psychopath. But Scotland's been melting over the last few weeks in this particular place that I'm recording in, this car park. It's been absolutely roasting. Melting my balls off over the summer. But alas, finally, we are here. That's right, me and you. Us, together. Whoever's watching this. Imagine one person actually watches this. That would make my day. So I'm just assuming no one's going to watch this. Because A, I'm annoying as fuck. B, probably not many people play the game that follow me. I'm going to change that. I think that most people that follow me should give this game a try. If you like Call of Duty, Fortnite, fucking Apex, all those games that I ironically hate. I don't really. I just, enjoy them sometimes. But if you like those types of games, definitely check this one out because it's actually fucking insane. And I've just realised my headphones have broke during this debut episode 0. That's what this is called. Anyway, join the OTG official Discord if you're into the game. If you don't use Discord, that's fine, but check it out. I'm very much a lurker in there. I never really speak, but it can be a very interesting place, to say the least. Very interesting. On this podcast, we'll be checking out the latest news, content packs, updates and such, and all that kind of bollocks that people would expect someone to do in a video game podcast. This is my first ever podcast about a video game. That's how much I love it. Maybe we'll even have some guests on this podcast, so I'm just not talking to myself in a lonely car park. But if you are interested in coming on this shit show, then hit me up either via email, that OTG podcast, all one word, at hotmail.com. That's right, folks. Hotmail OG right here. Or via this podcast's very own Twitter or X or Bebo, whatever the fuck it's called these days. The handle is, you guessed it, at that OTG podcast, all one word. Be among the first to follow that account now. In fact, as I speak, there are currently 0 followers. 0 followers. That OTG podcast. Who will be the first? Or follow me on Twitter, X, Bebo, whatever the fuck it's called. DeadEndOld. Can we get out of this fucking car park, please? That's better. So feel free to check out the Twitter. Like I say, that OTG podcast that has been set up. There's nothing posted on it yet. First post will probably be something along the lines of, there's simply not enough podcasts. Something like that. But I'll be reaching out to some people soon. And I would love to have one as a guest, if you would have me, or vice versa. Also, hope to do some giveaways and stuff in the future. But I need you to spread the word to the community that there's a brand new podcast out now. Right now, go tell people. Go, fuck, you play OTG. Oh, Frank, you play that off the grid, don't you? Fucking, there's a podcast, aye. There's a new podcast. Go listen to this podcast, this prick. He's a fucking prick, but go listen to it. It's the only one. Right, that's a good point, actually. Spread the word. You can watch or listen to this, obviously, because you're watching it right now. If I do release it in an audio version, it'll probably be on Spotify or iTunes or whatever, but we'll see, Like I say, there's no point in doing that. I've only one people. What's wrong with me? One person's fine, Chris. I know, okay. If only one person, why did that sound so weird when I said it? One person listens to this, then, I don't know if there's any point in releasing it on Spotify, but spread the word, not the turd. Okay, and help support if you're a fan of the game. Like me. That's a good point, actually. I should make it be known that this is simply a fan-made podcast. This is nothing to do. It's not an official Off the Grid or Godzilla-affiliated thing. This is me going rogue all by myself, so you don't have to worry about that. I'm just a fan. So, just like you guys. Thank you for being here. Although I do hope that some devs and maybe some, employees and some of the bosses even listen to this show if they can understand the word that's coming out of my fucking mouth. And then again, if Cosmic works at Gunzilla now, you're probably fine. That would be cool. But it is the greatest OTG podcast of all time. By default. Because it's the only one. It's the only fucking one. And as I do say podcast loosely, because my headphones are fucked. Look, I'm not even, this headphone's falling off, which is actually really annoying me. I really like having big, giant, stupid looking headphones on my head when I'm doing stuff, when I'm streaming. But, it's broken now, so someone buy me a pair of headphones. But no, it's not actually an official podcast unless you have an SM7B Shure microphone, which I definitely don't. I've got this wee thing here. So we can't call it a podcast yet. We'll just call it a thing. That OTG thing. Maybe I should change the name. That OTG thing. Because I can't call it a podcast unless we've got an SM7B microphone, which are very expensive. Feel free to buy me one. You know, I could be like Joe Rogan. Because everyone wants to be like Joe Rogan, right? This could be an actual podcast, though, if I do get a proper microphone. I'm sure we'll be fine. Anyway, and stay tuned to this podcast to the end to find out how you can help keep this podcast alive. Sorry, I keep saying podcast, this thing alive. Note to self, thing, not podcast, until we get the show race on 7B. By the way, I'm very much a casual player. I really do enjoy the game. I'm not that good at it. I'm definitely not great at it. The skill gap is fucking insane! But that's what makes it so good, I think. In my opinion. Maybe I'm just a sadomasochist. I don't know. But, so I apologise if I ever end up on your team. You might see DeadEndOld, or it's gonna. I guess my account name's gonna change on PC probably to That OTG Podcast, or maybe That OTG Thing. That'd be quite funny actually, but we'll see. I just popped myself. I do apologise if I end up on your no team. No comms, with my feet up, just doing some daily quests, weekly quests. Please carry me, please. But I do love watching the Sweats play. I can't remember the last time I watched some Sweats play. It's been a little while because I've been busy over the summer. But I'm looking forward to it. And like a lot of people, can't wait for ranked mode. That's right, OTG, if you're listening. Gunzilla, if you're listening, I know you've only heard it for the last 10 fucking months or so. Maybe a year. Ranked! The only reason I'm saying that is because it gets all the sweats the fuck away from me. I can become like what these guys are. Just pub stomp the new people. I wouldn't really do that, but ranked would be great because it would say, it would just be amazing. So we need to get a ranked mode in there, and we can see who really is the king of OTG. It's not me. I will never play ranked ever. I might do it for a laugh. If they bring back, if they do solos, ranked solos, then I will certainly try that. I mean, I'll be terrible, but it'll be funny. You know, for the lols. But the skill gap is absolutely insane in this game. That is a warning if you are trying it out. The good thing is the first few games should be relatively easy, trying to get used to it, and then you'll get hooked. And then you can join me on this magnificent journey to find out the future of OTG. Off the grid. But the top players in this game are absolutely fucking nuts. Like, insane. Special shout out to all you sweaty bastards! Because I know you're waiting for a ranked mode. So hopefully it comes soon. And I do look forward to seeing who the top players are. And even doing some spectating, that'd be fun. For me. I don't know if it'd be fun for anyone else, but it'd be fun for me to do some spectating videos. Alright? Oh my god, it's roasting in here! If anyone's still watching, thank you very much, because let's take a look at what Off the Grid actually is, shall we? Fucking another beard. Anyway, let me have a look. What I'm going to do is look. Oh, hello. Welcome. Let me have a look on Steam and see what it says about the game. I haven't actually looked at the Steam blurb yet about what the official info is, so I'm going to have a read through it, see what it says, and we'll have a look. Wait, can we make this bigger, please, so they can actually, people can see, maybe? Is that a thing we can do? Can we get hey! Oh, for fuck's sake, this TV's broken. It's been like that for ages. Hold on. What was that? That was weird. Looked like some sort of screen of some kind behind me. That's weird, because I'm definitely in here. Can we get the fucking... There we go. Sorry guys, my TV's fucked. Right, I'm gonna look at the Steam page right now. Let's see if we can get it, can we? Boom! There we go. It's a professional outfit about this game. Welcome to Off the Grid, the next evolution of the shooter genre from visionary director Neil Blomkamp, District 9, Elysium. Set in a near-future world where contestants are cybernetically augmented and dropped into a televised blood sport where death is temporary, but fame is forever. I'm not going to lie, I've just got goosebumps reading that. That's fucking awesome. I mean, why would you not try the game? Look at that, loot and steal. Cyber limbs to obtain unique abilities. There's some footage there playing in the background. And off the grid, you, not me, you are a modular death machine. Well, I mean, if that means dying over and over again, I'm definitely a death machine. Actually, I'm sure I've got a tattoo somewhere that says death machine. Does it? Does that say death machine? It fucking does! Jesus! I'm a death machine! Switch your cyber limbs at any time and you adapt your playstyle on the fly. That's the good thing about this game. That's what I like about it. Loot the body parts of those that have perished around you and assemble your dream loadout. With more than 15 limbs available to loot, steal, or drop in with. The possibilities for mayhem are endless. Fast-paced movement like no other. Amen. Off the Grid takes movement to the next level with a dexterous aerial movement system driven by advanced jetpacks. That totally confused me because my son's called Dexter. With strong utilisation of the verticality of the maps, players are able to both enter and exit fights rapidly, rewarding aggression and a fast-paced gameplay. The most detailed and realistic battle royale open world. Is it battle royale or battle royale? Battle royale with cheese? Is that what it is? Dude, it's still roasting in here. What the hell? I can't put any fans on because it will just be loud. Drop onto Teardrop Island. Jesus. What's wrong with me today? Drop onto Teardrop Island. A living, breathing paradise built with cutting-edge technologies. Every corner of the map is designed to deliver a truly cinematic experience, setting the stage for an ambitious 60-hour narrative campaign coming later this year. Interested. I turned into Sean Connery when I said ambitious, Miss Moneypenny. A little bit ambitious. You're going to drop into a 60-hour narrative campaign coming later this year, Miss Moneypenny, because I am for sure. Build your ultimate loadouts. Fine-tune weaponry to fit your playstyle with thousands of combinations. There is a loadout for any kind of killer. Thousands of combinations. I don't know how I feel about that, but, you know. It just means that you can tune your guns to perfection with a wide variety of cosmetics and attachments. Or lean heavy into Teardrop Island's latest cyber limbs in order to dominate the battlefield. Call in your customised loadout at any time and make the battlefield your playground. How long is this? I love this, but my fucking throat. Unique blend of extraction and battle royale. Battle royale. Extract high-value loot off the island amidst a brutal battle for survival. Adapt, outsmart, and work your way closer to victory. Off the Grid isn't just about being the last one standing. It's about looting and extracting the most valuable gear before becoming the next casualty. Player-to-player driven live marketplace. Is it peer-to-peer? Player-to-player? Every item you extract or earn can be traded on the in-game marketplace. We've built a truly open game economy. Whether you're snagging that weapon you've been coveting or flipping unused gear, every deal is driven by a real supply and demand list. Oh shit, real supply and demand. Period. List, comma, trade and build up your perfect loadout. Can I breathe for a second? Holy fuck. Alright, this is the last paragraph. World's most brutal televised sport. When regen technology is invented, it's bought out exclusively by a consortium of billion-dollar gaming companies to stage a real battle royale. It's a Super Bowl-style televised bloodbath where everyday people are augmented with cyber limbs and dropped onto an abandoned island to fight to the death. I mean, that's just fucking awesome. What's that? That's the vision, ladies and gentlemen. That is the vision. Can we get this? There we go. That is the vision for the game, and it sounds absolutely fantastic. And that's why I'm on board. Because if they deliver what they set out to deliver, then I think it's going to be something pretty special. But that was the Steam store page. Sorry guys, my throat's killing me. So there's been a few questions. There's been a few questions that have plagued the OTG community for quite a while now. And we should get some answers soon! But you know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking we can maybe answer some of these questions right now. Because, bear in mind, I was going to launch this months ago. So let's see what I wrote down then. The questions were, when ranked? Still valid. When mainnet? When OpenSea? When KYC? When Steam? When Tameless gonna stop being so sexy? Wait, look. Put that TV off. When solos? When full release? When gun game? That's no one. Sorry, limb ladder? That's no one. When revert HUD update? When shoes? I think the only thing we can say for sure is that we all want fucking we all want shoes on our feet, right guys? Fuck everything else. Get the shoes on the feet. But yeah, we can definitely put some of those to bed because literally when Steam, well, let's remove that. When Steam gone, answered a month ago, right? Right about then. Steam launched a month ago, which was actually really cool because on the homepage they had some gold members. When it was available on Steam, they had a bit like on the homepage, the live thing. You know how it shows people playing the game. It had gold on the homepage. I think it was Cosmic Russian, who I've been on record as saying that Russian has a voice that could melt the cold, dead heart of Maggie Thatcher. Which is redundant because she never had a heart in the first place! Cow! And BJ, one of the coolest dudes I've ever came across. You know what I mean? BJ, how you doing? Beast. He's a beast! What the fuck is wrong with me? The battle pass at the minute seems to be a bit grindy. Do you not think? Does anyone else think the battle pass is a little bit grindy? I haven't even looked at it, to be honest, but I checked it out in the last few weeks of the last one, and it was proper grindy. So I don't know if they're going to fix that, but it'll be interesting to see what happens. Talking about these cyber limbs they keep going on about. Let me just have a look, because I've never done this either. Let me have a look. We'll call this The Limmer Takes It All. The Limmer takes it all. Alright, so The Limmer takes it all. It's some starter legs, ladies and gentlemen. Double braided beard fucking thing. Starter legs. I've never actually read the little descriptions up here. This is on the PS5 right now. So I'm going to read the starter arms, starter legs, simple backpack, and Type 227. Because I think that's what we all start with when we drop into Teardrop. I should know these things. I'm doing a podcast about the fucking game. Starter legs. They're your first pair of cyber legs. Just enough to make sure you don't immediately die. Teardrop, well, doesn't help me very much. Take care of them, and they'll take care of you until you upgrade. Okay, then you get your starter arm. They say you never forget your first time. Ooh. There's no bells and whistles on this basic cyber arm, but it's the one you're going to wake up with after your quad amputation. Jesus. So you'll probably always have a warm, fuzzy feeling about it. There you go, folks. You don't want to be running around the whole match with starter limbs and starter legs, you know, starter arms, starter legs. You don't want to be doing that. You'll be a real limb shady if you do that one. Simple Backpack says, just a regular backpack for lugging around your gear offers additional inventory slots. Inventory slots. I know it's inventory, but I like the inventory because it's so stupid. Type 227, common weapon sidearm. Simplicity, high firing rate, and a large magazine make the Type 227 ideal for concealed carry. After its maker went bust, the Big Three repurposed it as a starter weapon. Notoriously, it was the first gun used to kill in space when an astronaut shot a colleague during a mission in orbit. Friendly fire in space. Jesus! I never knew that. Alright, there you go. There's your fucking limbs, ladies and gentlemen. Honestly had no idea. That's cool. I've definitely never read that before, and I really should. Alright, so what are we talking about? How about the update? That's right. How about that update that happened, was it 2 weeks ago now? When they changed the HUD completely. We'll get to that in a little bit. Let's go back to July. Literally, it was nearly 2 months ago. The gold hat nuke hunt event type thing for July 4th. That was fun. Who won? Leave a comment below if you won a gold hat. Leave a comment on the YouTube if you want a hat, gold, silver, bronze. Otherwise, there wasn't a bronze one. I won absolutely. Hee-haw! As we say in Scotland, which basically means fuck all. So, congratulations to the winners. Leave a comment so I can be really jealous. Motherfuckers. The content packs have been great recently. I think my favourite one so far has been the gamer stuff. The PC versus console was tremendous. Very funny. And it's the voice lines that the PC guy are hilarious. More stuff like that, please. That keeps people engaged and it keeps people enjoying it. Like me. It's absolutely fucking fantastic. Piss myself every time. I'm going to do I'll start doing reacting videos as part of this podcast as well. Or at least react to the new content stuff that gets released properly. I'll probably include it in the podcast or somewhere else so you can find out about later on in the podcast if you actually stick around. Stop calling it a podcast, Chris. You don't have an SM7B. Your headphones are broken. Call it a thing. Okay, if you're still listening to this thing, then thank you. I don't know how you have the patience for this. Kids these days, with their fucking TikToks, they're scrolling, not paying attention to anything anybody says anymore. Quite right. Because all us old bastards are useless. My throat is honestly killing me. I did record a new wrestling podcast as well. If anyone's into the wrestling, check out the Dead End Wrestling podcast, available on my YouTube. DeadEndOld. Cheers. I'm telling you, there's not enough podcasts in the world. 2 new podcasts basically launched within days of each other, or potentially on the same day. I'm a psychopath, I told you. But the Solana stuff, I think that's how you say it. Solana Vulture, the Visor, and the hoodie giveaways. That was a good time. Gold Guild, if you know Gold, they're probably the coolest gaming community there is. In my opinion. To be fair, I haven't been a part of it. It's the only one I'm part of, so hi other people, other guilds and clans, hi. At Gold, I think Cosmic had created a Discord and done a stream on Twitch. I don't even know when it was, this year sometime? And I was one of the first people on the stream, and I was like, oh, she's from fucking Scotland! So, I bonded with Gold. They've got some good people in it. But yeah, I done a Solana giveaway, because I was a hostess with the mostess. shout out to Cosmic, the wee ledge. I remember I got a message saying, can you do something for me? I was like, just got out of bed. I was like, I was so hungover. I was like, can you host this giveaway? I was like, yeah, sure. Can't remember what happened, but congratulations if you won Solana stuff. And I have to say, the giveaways are cool. Some of the guns are awesome. That Solana Vulture is pretty sweet. I don't know if I'm going to release more, or more giveaways or whatever, like off that gun. But if not, try and trade for it or get it in the marketplace because it's awesome. Oh, side news as well it's actually fucking main news. That was 2 months ago or a month ago. Guns Twitter X Bebo, go follow the Guns Twitter X Bebo, hired a new intern, and my God, was that a great decision. This mysterious new intern should probably get a skin in the game, as they've almost reached an almost legendary status. That's right. If you're listening or watching, Guns intern, you've almost reached an almost legendary status. I don't know what the fuck that means, but check out the Guns official Twitter and you'll see what I mean. Here's to you, intern. I wish this was straight whiskey or Jack Daniels or something, but it's just some Highland spring water. God, what a fucking stereotype I am. A Scotsman drinking Highland Spring and begging for a whiskey. Jesus. But like I said, that battle pass looks grindy. On the PlayStation 5, I am currently level 1 because I haven't played it yet, but I hope to change that over the next couple of weeks. And summer's over in Scotland. I should have a bit more time, especially since I'm doing this podcast. Steam account. Do you know what I want, actually? You know, I'm thinking about this. I want like a bot. You get bots in the game nice and early. When it's your first time, you're going to be playing against mostly bots, which is good for training purposes. But I need to. Who's the bot guy at Gunzilla? I need a bot named DeadEndOld. I need DeadEndOld bot in the game. People want their own skin and shit. No, I want my own bot. So who's responsible for bots? Is there a direct message I could get to you? This is the direct message. Dead.end. People can shoot them to fuck. I can die a happy man. I can turn up at my mum's house next time and be like, alright, mum, guess what? I'm a bot in OTG. She'd be like, what the fuck are you talking about? Oh, never mind. But yeah, I'll tell all my family members. I can die a happy man. Neighbours. Everybody needs good neighbours. I don't know what's happening in Australia, but there was some issues with the Neo Sid server, which obviously I'd never go near because the ping would be horrendous. But shout out to all the Australians down under. Hopefully that's getting sorted or it's fixed by now, I don't know. Let me know in the comments if you're Australian. I know there's no one's going to watch this, so listen. If by the next episode no one has left a comment, I'm going to fucking leave a comment on my own thing and read it out in the next episode. OpenSea. Right, OpenSea. There you go, there's a thing. Pioneers have access, right? They have like full access. They can keep, but they can't. People can put stuff in and out the game, is my point on OpenSea. Only a small amount of people at the minute because they're testing things out. But I had no idea what OpenSea was. I don't know anything about the crypto side, NFT side, Web3, whatever the fuck it is. I just like the game. So I'll need to learn about that. Someone needs to teach me about this stuff. But I had a look on OpenSea a few weeks back and it was confusing at first. And I was like, what the fuck is this? It can be quite confusing. But keep your eye out because they do some challenges and I believe anyone can actually list things. Like if you buy things, you can buy things on OpenSea that have been listed. Anyone can do that. You don't even have to, you can just have an OpenSea account and you can hold these NFTs in your OpenSea account. So try that. I gave it a bash. I don't know if it worked. But this is how I tried. How the fuck do you work this OpenSea? I've been here for ages trying to work out. Hello? How do I list my top 9 All-Stars for £5,000? There's a jellyfish. Jellyfish, any idea? No? There's another one there. Hi jellyfish, you listed something up in sea as well, yeah? OTG player. Cool. Speaking of jellyfish, this is fucking awesome. I love open sea. Works perfectly. £5,000 I've listed it for. 5,000 please, there's another jellyfish. What's that? Oh nice. Solana Vulture has been listed with that wee jellyfish. Nice one. How much you asking for it? Jesus. Well, I'm asking £5,000 for my All-Star top 9. Hopefully I'll get $50. Anyway, I think I've done it right, guys. Oh, I don't fucking know. I'm new to all this crypto stuff. I don't know if that worked, but you know, it's worth a look. Go have a look. Go to OpenSea and see. I think the prices are all over the place. So if you're into that kind of side of things, have a look. Check if my top 9's listed. You can let me know. But breaking news, by the way. Breaking news. Literally 60 seconds ago. On Boom. Play off the grid on Twitter. That's the official thing. Look, I haven't followed yet. Haven't followed anyone yet. This is that OTG podcast account. I think that'll be the first follow in Gunzilla. But I'll do that once podcast is about to be released. Not to give my hand away. But yeah, look, Off the Grid have just announced this. It says 1 minute ago, get ready for increased Battle Pass XP starting this Friday. 50% XP boost on Battle Pass progression for 72 hours. Oh, no. It's almost like this podcast made it happen. Thanks, guys. Perfect time to grind for that Hattori Yubi mask before it leaves. It's very cool. Dude, that's fucking awesome. I will like that later. That's so crazy. I was just talking about how grindy the Battle Pass is. And that has literally just been announced. Woohoo! That's some good shit right there. And as you can hear, I'm completely losing my voice. I was going to record about a 30-minute episode, introductory episode 0, for you zeros that are still here listening. So I think we're probably around about that, or maybe slightly more. But I'm still going to keep going until my voice cracks and dies. So, that's cool. The Battle Pack, that's good. I think we can all agree that's fucking great news. We can grind. That's perfectly timed. So I can get on it the weekend, hopefully. Oh, actually, but I'll try my best. There's wrestling on Sunday. Bastards. 72 hours though, so that's good. So probably Saturday I'll try and get on Saturday. Saturday! I love a bit of Elton John. You can follow Vlad, the CEO, on Twitter. He gives a lot of updates. Speaking of the update, briefly. So, I'd planned to launch this podcast, and the update came, and I was busy with stuff. And it changed a lot of things. The look of the game, and the HUD. The heads-up display, I believe it's known as us gaming podcasts call it. Gaming things call it. Jesus Christ, I swear to God I'm sober. Yeah, I think that the HUD at the start, I managed to play a couple of games and I don't know what it was. I don't know if it was a contrast or the movement, but I actually got pretty fucking dizzy and like, what's the word? Like that, motion sickness, which I'd never get. I'm never motion sick. What the fuck? My camera just switched off. Professional podcast, ladies and gentlemen. Do you know what it is? It's the heat in here. I think I'm going to have to put a fan on and point it at this camera. Fucking professional podcast. Thing. Headphones broke. Not got an SM7B. Camera's fucked because of the heat. What was I talking about? Oh, the HUD. Motion sickness. I never get motion sickness. I play VR games fine. Go on roller coasters. Never get motion sickness ever. It's the first time I've ever had motion sickness. So whatever happened, I don't know what the fuck happened. It happened. So hopefully I can get on and play and get used to it. Maybe they fixed something. Like I said, I have no idea what was different. But it'll take a while to get used to the new heads-up display. But I'm ready to change with the game. As long as the game stays relatively the way it is, I'm good. What about you guys? Leave a comment below if you completely disagree. And by the way, any interesting comments that are left below on YouTube, I will try and read them out in the next podcast. I mean, the next thing. The other Dead is Dead mode, I couldn't play that because I was on a Friday night. I'm usually busy, so I couldn't play it. I think it was on Friday. Was that just last Friday? I never tried it. Dead is not dead. Dead is here. Dead is here, ladies and gentlemen. Dead is not quite dead. Quite yet. Just like the Guns intern is almost legendary, almost status, almost whatever the fuck I said earlier. I'd like to thank Mario, speaking of Gunzilla employees, I believe. Mario helped me out. I tried a Steam account, test a few things. And I don't know what happened, but the Battle Pass glitched or some shit at the end, and Mario fixed it for me. So thank you, Mario! Shout out to Mario and all you Gunzilla employees. My throat really hurts. Should I really try and continue this podcast? I think so. In other news, OTG were at Gamescom in Cologne, Germany. I've been to Cologne before. Nothing for gaming. I was there for UFC, I think. Yeah, it was a UFC. Cologne, in Germany, years ago. Great place, lovely place. Shame I couldn't make that, but hopefully in the future I can make one of these Gamescom things. I've never been to a Gamescom in my life, but now that I'm a professional thing, or can't say podcaster, thing-asser, then maybe I can come to these things and get some, interviews. Hello, what are you doing here? Oh, you're here to check out games. Wow. Thanks. Bye. Great interviews I could get. Speaking of interviews, anyone that wants to come on this show, feel free to hit me up. But also, I've got some people that I might be interested in inviting on. See, some of the OGs. See if they want to come on and have a few words. But this is most likely how it's going to go. Something along these lines. Actually, do you know what? Basically, let me just future guests. These are the type of questions you can expect. All right. Here we go. It's episode 0, so let's interview a 0. Right now. Hello. Hello, can you hear me? Yes, I can hear you. Sorry, I got something stuck in my throat. That's absolutely fine. Why do you talk like that? I don't know. You sound quite posh. Anyway, before we delve into all things OTG, which part of the world are you from? Scotland! It's interesting, so am I. Before we shag each other. Woo! No, not that. What games were you playing in the before times? When you were growing up, and most recently? Well, I used to play... what did I grow up with? An Atari 2600. Changed my voice again. Atari 2600. So I'm an old school gamer. I started gaming when I was about, 5 years old. So I've played them all, darling. I've played them all! Hope your answers are more interesting than this, assholes. How and when did you discover Off the Grid? October, right as it came out. Actually, I can't do that. I was going to continue doing a stupid accent, but I can't do that. It's already cringe enough. Alright, folks, I am the king of cringe. How and when did I discover Off the Grid? This is a true story. I had a bout of gout, arthritis in the toe, in the foot, And the doctor had me off my feet. I was off my feet for like 3 weeks. And it just so happened to be when Off the Grid launched on PlayStation. Early access. So I downloaded it for free! And I had my feet up for 3 weeks and I was basically playing it non-stop. So that's exactly how and when I discovered Off the Grid. Which platform do you play on? I just told you, PS5. I just told you, PS5. Oh. I've also got a PC account though, so PC as well. What's your preferred platform if you've got multiple platforms? PS5. Camera just went off. It's too hot in here. Well, I can see you're on a tight ship here. Yes, indeed. What was the question? I mean, what did I just ask you? I don't fucking know. Well, good. Because the camera went off and I have no fucking idea. What was your first impressions of this game? By the way, if you can hear fans in the background now, they're all on and blasting. Okay? Because it's very warm. I can't hear shit. You're fine. I thought you weren't going to do the accent. Oh, I've decided to do the accent again. What was your first impressions of the game? I thought it was absolutely fantastic. Where did the accent go? No, I did. I thought it was absolutely fantastic. I got the feet up. I was on the pain meds. That might have had an effect. I was on all sorts of naproxen for weeks on end playing this game. I thought it was awesome. Different. Like I used to play like Warzone. I haven't played that in years though because I got really bad. Do you know what actually really annoyed me about Warzone? Was when and Black Ops or in Call of Duty in general, when they switch to a different game or something, you lost all your shit, including like all the shit you spent a fortune on, all the packs and all the fucking blueprints and all that bollocks. That's the good thing about OTG. That's the good thing about OTG because you know, as it stands, it's play to own. You own all your shit, unlike most other games. So that's awesome. Oh yes, it is. I mean, I'm a Charlton Copley guy. Do you enjoy Cobra in the game? No. No, I genuinely do enjoy Cobra in the game. I know a lot of people don't, but do you turn them off? Maybe. I don't. I actually don't turn them off because I love them. I think it's great. Maybe they'll become a point. I just like to hear the new voice lines. I think that's quite the unique thing about the game. I know a lot of people, a lot of the sweats would definitely turn that off because it would just throw off the gaming, you know. Oh, yes, tell me about it. I'm a right sweaty bastard. Yes. Do you have a favourite? What am I doing? Do you have a favourite Neil Blomkamp movie, and why is it District 9? Exactly. Do you have Pro? Yes, obviously. How long was it from when you started to play the game until you decided to get Pro? I would suggest about within a week, probably. I don't know. I'd have to actually look at the information. I honestly don't know, but I realised Pro's definitely worth it. Because you level up so much quicker. If you're going to grind this game and play it, Pro is 100% worth it. So I would suggest getting Pro, ladies and gentlemen, like me. Good. How long was it from start to play the game until you decided to get Pro? You just asked me that question, you dumb fuck. Well, at least people know what questions they're going to get. What's the name of your zero? Your main. Just in case you have multiple accounts. DeadEndOld. What a coincidence. So is mine. What server do you play on? Firefly. Sometimes CBS when it gets too sweaty. But I am the sweat. I am the sweat and teardrop. So you're a sweaty version of me. That's what you're saying. You're actually very good at this game. Okay. What do you think about the Web3 crypto aspect? I fucking love it! Good. Hopefully some people can explain some of that shit to me when they come in. I'd be very interested. How often do you actually play the game? 7 to 9 hours a day. Do you play with the same people? I play with everyone. So, no. Good. Got it. Shout out to you, to any of your friends or a clan. Gold! Always believe in your soul. Spandau Ballet. Great clan. Fantastic clan. Guild. Spandau Ballet Guild. Who do you think are the best clan or guild in the game at this very moment in time? Spandau Ballet or Flaw? Does KD mean anything to you? KD Lang? KD Rock? Kid Rock? That's the one. What's your least favourite limbs? Starter limbs, definitely. I mean, I honestly feel like when you're running around at the start of the game with no legs and no arms and shit, or the starter ones, it's kinda... It gives me anxiety, I'm not gonna lie. Also, you've stopped doing the voice now. Yes, because it hurts. Okay, good, and also this is very cringe. Yes, I'm aware, everyone's aware this is cringe as fuck. Who cares? Just enjoy the thing. No, I can't enjoy anything. Oh wait, I can enjoy things. You can't enjoy things. I thought you were the fucking... Oh, I don't know. This is hard to do in real time. I know, tell me about it. Favourite content pack? I like the Trump one, because it's funny as fuck. They need to do more of them. Get the rubber masks on. The parodies are the best ones. And the console versus gamer, PC gamer things, amazing. Like I said earlier. Oh yeah, you did. I forgot about that. That was earlier on in the show. This very show. But because I forget we're the same person. Yes, we are. What's your favourite part of Teardrop Island? That is a good question. There's too many parts that I love. I'm not a big fan of... Well, am I? I quite like Osio. It's kind of grown on me. I like a lot of the outskirts. Hiding in the bushes. Double Ghost. I done that once. That was fun during the Ghost meta. I remember. It was great. What's your favourite emote? I don't actually use the emotes that much, so I need to go. There's one where someone's shagging someone. That's this one. Like, actually, there's one where you do a jobby. Aye, it's the one where you do a wee jobby. You do a wee jobby on someone's head. Okay then, I like that one as well. I need to equip it. That reminds me, I forget there's emotes in this game. Least favourite meta so far. Double M4s. Ripper. Christ, the Ripper was horrendous. Ripper. Everybody, Ripper? What do you think? The double ghost meta was hilarious. That was fun, but it was horrendous as well. I know some folk like to play with music in the background as the game. If you do, what you listen to while you're slaying on Teardrop Island? Spandau Ballet. The fuck? Of course. What's your biggest pet peeve in the game? Maybe something new players do? Yes. All the things new players do. Standing around, looking at their fucking shit that's just pulled out of a box for 5 minutes straight, picking up this limb, picking up that limb, putting on this leg, shoving this up their arse. I don't know what they're doing half the time. You got to give them leeway. They're new players. It takes a while to get into the game. Very true, Chris. Very true. Positivity. Who would you like to see OTG collaborate with? That's a great question. Spandau Ballet. No, seriously. God, my throat's killing me. Who would I actually like to see OTG collaborate with? I don't think they should, like I say, I think they should keep up the what do you call it? The parody stuff, because that's great, the parody, the masks and all that shit. Shoes! Get some shoe collaborations. Get your Nikes and your Nikes and your Adidas and your Adidas and your Jordans and your Clarks, Plimsolls and your fucking Reebok, Gucci, 10 bob sliders. You're just making up things now, aren't you? Yeah, always. I mean, yeah, always. I'm always making up shit. Alright, you've got Vlad, the CEO of Godzilla, sitting directly in front of you right now. Pitch him a suggestion that would improve the OTG experience. Ranked! Solos! Where's solos? Ranked! Alright, there's no need to shout at Vlad. He's sitting right opposite you. For fuck's sake. Sorry, Vlad. This guy's just screaming in your face for no reason whatsoever. Do apologise. But yeah, I agree. That would kind of separate the player base a bit. I think we need more players before we do that, but hopefully that'll come soon. What is your most prized possession in Off the Grid? Probably the All-Stars Top 9. I do love that. I don't know why. That tournament was awesome. I enjoyed watching it. I got in quite early for some reason. I had no idea what a Twitch drop was. I stream on Twitch to no one, but I had no idea. So I had to, somehow I managed to work it and I got like a number 5 or 6 or something. So it's quite a low mint. Not that I think some people care about low mints, but I've got that, and I think that's probably it. Because I only came on board with everyone, the early access, not a pioneer. Like some people with their ports full of meat. Yeah, well, you have to study. Thank you very much for doing this interview. No worries. Even as cringe as this was, I had quite a fun time. Where can we find you in the World Wide Web? You can find me right here in this fucking podcast, because it's you that's talking to yourself, you fucking arsehole. Oh yeah, forgot about that. Anyway, that's some of the questions you can expect if you want to come on. And I'm sure you'll give much better answers than that prick. I'll be adding a lot more questions, so if you think of any to ask any guests that come on, then hit me up, Buttercup. My throat is actually killing me. I'm going to be ending this. I was literally going to do a half hour. Or not even, 20 minutes. Well, let me do a 20-minute episode 0. It's not enough, it's not episode 1, it's episode 0. 20 minutes. Fuck, Jesus. I could talk for days. Holy bollocks. I hope to take a look at the leaderboards and such to get a feel like who plays all the time, but I'm not sure how it quite works. So we'll leave that until next time. I do believe that the leaderboards are changing with this limb ladder and the deathmatch and stuff. I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll find out. I'd like to make a shout out to Gunny Gopher. Hi, Gunny. Not that you've made it this far or even watched this, probably, but thank you. Shout out to Gunny Gopher over at OTG Meta. That's a great tool he's creating for the community. OTGmeta.com. He runs it all over there, so hit him up. He helped me out when something happened. I can't remember what it was. I don't think I've ever had aim assist in PC. Still, I don't think I have. I play with controller. I'm just like I say, Atari controllers, and I grew up with controllers. So I'm a controller casual player. I know I can hear the boos and the hisses from people, but, fuck you. How does that sound? I'll play what I want to play. You play what you want to play. But, shout out to Gunny. He's a great player. Very good player. He does both. I think he does, by the way, props to people that can play mouse and keys and controller. That must be insane. And then, what's that other thing? The claw. Like a fucking wrestling move. Fucking cunts are doing wrestling finishers on their controllers. The choke slam. Oh, and also a quick wee shout out to Sir Bobo. Hello, Sir Bobo. If you're watching or listening. Hello. Oh, and Marksy comes in my streams quite often. I sing on a Friday night. You can find more about that in the comments, in the description, even in the fucking comments. Look, we're going to end this podcast right about now, but anyone that I've interacted with over the last few months in OTG, thank you, and thank you for listening to this madness. We haven't quite finished yet, because I want to end each episode by opening a hex in the PS5 and see what we get. Okay? If you want to get a chance to choose which hex we open in the next episode 1. All you have to do is follow that OTG podcast on Twitter, X, Bebo, whatever the fuck it is. And someone will be picked at random to choose which hex will be opening next. So you can literally choose. And it's called Hexual Seduction. That's right, folks. Hexual Seduction. Hexual Seduction. Ooh, Hexual Seduction. What's going inside? Actual seduction. I thought I made that longer. Anyway, as you can see, let's get the PlayStation 5 open. We have got hexes. We've got common hexes, uncommon, rare hexes. There's also epic hexes available somewhere. There's one. Hey, but as you can see in the top left corner, event hexes. I've got 9. I thought I only had a couple. I think we go to the event hexes and we open Liberty Hex. How many? We've got 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We've got 9 of these bad boys. I think all I ever got from them was skins. And I never played that much during the event to even bought. So anyway, we are here. That OTG podcast. Episode 0. We're about to open a Liberty Hex. Who's ready? I'm fucking ready. I'm going to shit my pants. Here we go. He's been sitting here for how long? Quick. I'm going to press it. Oh, you. Go! What is it? It's a professional Patriot skin for the fucking Flenser. 71,709. That's a good one. I'm happy about that. Serve, protect, and profit. That's what guns were made for. It certainly was. There you go, folks. That was a wee bit of the old sexual seduction. No sexual. Actual seduction. Actual seduction. Fucking there you go. Liberty Hex. When was the last time you saw one of them? Huh? Wait, I've lost the plot, guys. This podcast is going to drive me insane. I mean, this thing. Well, broken headphones in my SM7B is going to drive me insane. Well, that's Snoop Dogg song, for those that have no idea what the fuck that song is. It is a Snoop Dogg classic. Alright, so we've just opened a Liberty Hex and got a fantastic skin that we're all so happy about. We can't wait to spread the word. Fuck. Alright, so that was a Liberty Hex from the old, event, the July 4th event. I've still got 8 to go, so whoever picks next week, if you follow me and get picked at random, you can choose common, fucking weapon, whatever the fuck you want to choose, or you can choose a Liberty Hex. We could try and battle through one of them. But thanks for listening, watching. I can't believe this is went as long as it did. Sorry for the cringe, but that's just me. Apologies for being a prick. Follow me on Twitter, Twitch, and YouTube. Or the show, That OTG Podcast, on Twitter. If you enjoyed this episode, feel free to shove some gun in my wallet and help support the show, as I am skint right now. Wallet address will be in the description. You can also head to, that's right folks, breaking news. You can also head to patreon.com/that OTG podcast, or just search in there and become a podcast pioneer. That's right, a podcast pioneer. £4.20, $4.20. But it's a Snoop Dogg. You can sign up for $4.20 a month plus VAT actually, so it's probably not fine. It's £4.20. The only reason it's $4.20 is because that's £1 per limb. It's £1 per limb and 20 pence for the bus. That's why it's $4.20. But it nets me $3.50. Around about $3.50. So feel free to help support the show. You'll get early access to every episode over on Patreon. And you'll get a special shout out on this very podcast. Anyone that becomes a patron. And exclusive live streams where I actually play OTG. That's right, private, exclusive Patreon live streams. Don't worry, I'm not sitting in a fucking hot tub. Unless you want me to. Maybe that should be another level. But listen, for now, it's podcast pioneers. But the big question is, who's going to be number one? Who's going to be number 001 over on patreon.com/that OTG podcast. Head there now and become a podcast pioneer. You could be number one. Who knows? I don't expect anyone to do this, but, you know, why not? Special shout out to anyone that donates to the wallet as well. On the next episode, hey, 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 smoke weed every day. But feel free to spread the word or donate or become a podcast pioneer. And let's track OTG's journey. Together, we can do this. Look out for me live and come say, hey yo, I'm on Twitch. Dead underscore, no, is it dead underscore end underscore old on Twitch or DeadEndOld? No, it's just DeadEndOld on Twitch. Follow me on socials, you'll find me. I sometimes play Rocket League as well for shits and giggles and horror games and stuff. But I will be doing some more OTG, especially with this fucking Battle Pass XP. But if you do see me on Teardrop Island, don't be shy. Give me a wave or emote to my face. Don't throw a job at me though. I don't know if I'd like that. Don't shoot me. Whatever you do, please don't shoot me. If you see that OTG podcast or DeadEndOld, just go, oh, bless him. He's probably drunk. That's why he's hiding in a bush. Thanks for listening to episode 00. And remember one thing. I'll see you on Teardrop Island. Motherfuckers! Mwah!
It took a lot of hard work.